How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse. Today I'm here with Thomas from Believe in the Run, and we are looking at the newest Skechers racing flat. You've probably seen the Speed Elite, the Speed 6, but today we have the lightest shoe in the Skechers line. It's the Skechers Horizon Vanish. Now, Thomas, have you even seen this shoe before?
I mean, today was the first time I saw it. I don't know where you just pulled it out of, but it looks pretty amazing. Like, I have to say, I used to bust on Skechers for their looks and their aesthetic. This shoe is very, very, very sexy. And I mean, it really does feel like nothing's in my hand. This is about as light of a shoe as I've ever held. What is it, size 9?
It's a size 9, and it's coming out in the low 4-ounce range. So not many shoes now on the market today in that low 4-ounce range. And this shoe has a lot of cushioning. When you compare it to a standard racing flat, it's got several millimeters more, so plenty of cushioning for those longer races, but also gonna be a great choice for 5K, 10K.
Yeah, that was the first thing I was gonna ask you, like, what am I using this for? Like, what distance?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, it's gonna depend on the type of racer you are. Efficient runners can probably use this for pretty much any distance, but I think a lot of people are gonna use it for that 5K, 10K, just because it's lightweight and pretty highly cushioned. It's got in the midsole ultra flight cushioning. So we see hyperburst in a lot of the new shoes. This uses ultra flight. It's just able to stay as light as possible with this material. Moving on down to the outsole, we've got that standard Skechers design. It's got those pods, plenty of rubber to help create that traction, that durability, as well as these flex grooves, gonna create a very flexible on-foot experience.
And flexibility is something that Skechers values. They want you to have that natural stride through your gait, and what they do for that is they give you that M strike. So this does have the same geometry as a lot of their shoes, where you're gonna come through, almost that rocker feel, land at the midfoot they feel is the most efficient, and you're gonna notice that flexibility plays into the natural feel coming through your stride. So it's not that much of a departure for some of the other shoes and what they believe is the best way to run.
Now this upper, I know you saw this and that was the first thing that stood out to you. What do you think?
I mean, it's got a really cool look, and it's gonna look really great on race day. When you look down at your feet and you're ready to roll, this is one of those shoes that looks like, hey, today's gonna be a fast day. And it's just interesting to touch this Ultra Flight, because I'm used to the Hyperburst now from them, but this has a really nice, like, cushiony feel. This feels like it'll have that bounce and nice cushioning that during a race is gonna give you that extra pop in your step.
Yeah, and when we talk about race day, I think a lot of people are like Nike Vaporfly, it swarms the starting lines, but when it comes to innovation, like, there's not a lot of lightweight shoes out there anymore, so this is just giving people options. When you want the lightest shoe on the market that still has a pretty good amount of cushioning, I think the Horizon Vanish is gonna be an amazing option.
I mean, this shoe looks amazing, and it's something that I wouldn't do all my training in, so it's gotta be at a reasonable price for me to add it into my quiver. So what are we looking at price-wise?
This shoe is gonna be the perfect shoe to add into your collection. It's only $100, so very reasonable price point for a performance-oriented racing flat. If you're looking to add this shoe to the rest of your Skechers collection, you can find it at runningwarehouse.com.